I'm Katrina, and today I'd like to share with you some yoga stretches to get ready for bedtime. These movements will help you to unwind and relax at the end of your day. We'll start from seated. We might cross one leg over the other, or we can stack our shins, whatever's more comfortable. You can rock gently side to side, scooting flesh away from our sits bones so we can ground down heavy through the pelvis and lift up tall from the sternum and the crown of the head. We can soften our gaze or close our eyes as we start to tune into our breathing, inhaling deeply into the belly first, then the chest and upper back, before we exhale completely. We'll take an inhale together. With an exhale, we'll drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, we'll bring the head up to neutral, and exhale, we'll lower to the opposite side. Inhale through neutral, exhale, dropping head over to the right. Inhale through neutral, and exhale to the left. Inhale tall. Exhale, we'll lower chin to chest, lengthening through the back of the neck. Taking a moment to let the crown of the head fall heavy towards the ground, using its weight to unravel tension through the back of the neck, the tops of the shoulders, maybe even the upper back. We can tip the head one way and the other. As we're ready, we'll start to roll. Right ear to right shoulder. We can continue this circle as we gently tip the head back, careful to lengthen rather than crunch through the back of the neck. Left ear comes to left shoulder. Finally, chin to chest, we'll circle once more. Taking it slow. Steady breathing. Chin to chest. And we'll circle twice in the opposite direction. Left ear to left shoulder. Through the back of the neck, over to the right, then chin to chest. Last time, left ear to left shoulder, tipping the head back, right ear to right shoulder, and finally chin to chest. We'll inhale, rolling the head back to neutral, and we'll start to take this circular motion down into the torso. We're going to reach the sternum over the left knee, then the right. Exhale, rounding the back, chin to chest. Inhale, sternum forward over one knee, then the next. Exhale, rounding the back, chin to chest. Once more. Taking our time here, allowing this simple flow to stretch the spine, stretch through the side bodies, relax the neck. As we come around, we'll inhale tall. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Soften the chest and the throat, relax the jaw. We'll start to circle the opposite way, sternum forward with our inhales. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. One more circle in this direction. And then we'll inhale, tall. Find that lengthened neutral spine, and exhale, softening. The face, the jaw, the shoulders. One more breath in, and an exhale. Next, from this position, we'll take a forward fold. We can walk our hands out in front of us, reaching forward with our arms. We'll try to keep a flat back as we lower the chest towards the ground. We can use a little pressure in our hands to keep our sits bones grounded on the mat. An inhale, feeling the back body inflate and an exhale. Start to walk our hands over to the right, grounding through our left sits bone, inviting a nice stretch through our left side body. 3 breaths here, softening. Grounding through the hips and the palms. Slow, smooth breathing. Palm by palm, we'll walk our hands over to the left, noticing things like the texture of the ground underneath our hands. We'll keep the chest low, the back flat if possible, grounding through the right hip. As we feel this stretch through the right side body, we'll allow these physical sensations to keep our awareness anchored right here in the present moment, to keep our focus right here on our breath, on our bodies. And in this way, we can unwind and let go, letting go of thoughts or concerns from earlier in our day, taking time to relax. Right now, we'll walk our hands back to center and keeping the head heavy. We'll bring our hands back towards us as we slowly roll our bodies upright. Next, we'll inhale our arms overhead, taking the pace of that entire inhale, waiting till the lungs inflate to bring our hands overhead. We'll use our entire exhale to float our hands towards the ground. Allow this simple movement to take our full concentration, sinking breath and body, letting everything else fade away. Twice more, we'll inhale, slowly lifting the hands. Exhale, slowly lower. Gradually expanding each breath until we can feel ourselves using our entire lung capacity. Again, we'll inhale the arms overhead. This time for our exhale, we'll twist, beginning from the low back, then mid back, then upper back. We'll lower hands towards the ground with our exhale. Inhale, we'll untwist, coming back to center. Exhale, twist to the opposite side, low back, mid back, upper back, neck. Inhale, returning to center. Exhale over to the right. One breath, one movement. Allowing things to be simple. We'll visit each side once more. Inhaling the arms overhead, we'll come back to center. Exhale, we'll lower both hands to the ground. From here, we'll come into a wide leg position with one leg, allowing our other leg to stay bent, coming in to meet with our inner thigh. From here, we're going to press down through the right heel, lift tall through the spine. We're going to place our right hand in front of our right leg, and if it's comfortable, we could slide the right hand underneath the right calf. We'll lengthen the spine, lengthening both sides of the body, and with an inhale, we'll take our left arm and place it behind the head. Here we might have the tendency to curl our bodies towards the ground, and instead we're going to lift that left elbow up towards the ceiling. So with each inhale, we'll think about opening the chest up towards the ceiling. With each exhale, we'll think about lengthening our elbow towards our right toes. Inhale, we gently twist open. Exhale, we lengthen towards our toes. Inhale, we gently open the chest. Exhale, lengthen towards the toes. Once more, inhaling to open and exhale to lengthen. Here we'll hold 2 breaths. Filling our lungs. Aware of the sensations in our body, allowing them to keep us focused. We'll release the left arm and bring ourselves upright. We'll inhale tall. Exhale to relax. We'll take our hands to either side of our right leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to lower our sternum in the direction of the knee. Rather than thinking about connecting the crown of our head with our shin, we'll think about connecting our lowest ribs with the top of the thigh, lengthening the spine. Exhale, connecting lowest rib with the top of the thigh. We can close our eyes, not worrying so much about what this pose might look like from the outside. Instead, feeling our progress with the stretch that we can detect from within. Another breath here. Finding length through the spine, length through the hamstrings and calf. And inhale, we'll bring ourselves up. A breath here with a tall spine. And we'll switch the legs to the other side. Extending the left leg long. We'll bend the right knee. Flexing our left toes towards the face. We're going to lower our left arm in front of our left leg, and if it's comfortable, we might slide the left hand under the calf. We'll inhale the right arm overhead, bringing the right hand behind the head. We're going to inhale, lifting that right elbow up towards the ceiling. With our exhale, we'll reach the right elbow towards our left toes. Inhale, we open the chest. Exhale, we lengthen. Inhale, twisting open. And exhale to lengthen. Once more, we'll inhale, twisting open. And exhale to lengthen. We'll hold here. 2 breaths. Keeping ourselves at a breathable stretch, backing off if we need to. Inhale, we'll lift ourselves back upright. Find a tall spine. Deep breath. We'll turn the chest over the left leg. Inhaling tall. With an exhale, we'll try to keep as much length through the spine as we can. Using the core muscles front and back, we can place hands to either side of our left leg as we lower the sternum in the direction of the knee. It doesn't have to be far. Just a small amount of movement in this direction really lights up the back of the leg. We'll take a few more breaths. Another inhale. And an exhale. We'll bring ourselves upright. Tall spine. Deep breath. Leaving our left leg long, we're going to bring our right shin so it's parallel with the front of our mat. Here we're going to stack the left shin on top of it. Our goal here is to bring knees over ankles and ankles over knees, flexing our toes. If we have any gaps, we can always pad them with a bath towel. If our hips look a little bit more like this and they don't want to close, we can always find a comfortable seat, a normal cross-leg position with the left leg on top. That's perfectly fine and you'll still get a great stretch. So wherever we are, we'll inhale tall, and with an exhale, we'll take the sternum just an inch or two forward. We can already start to feel this lighting up the left hip. And try to keep the head in line with the spine. And we'll very slowly encourage the sternum a little farther towards the legs. Breathing deeply, perhaps closing the eyes, and remembering that it does not take much to intensify this stretch. And while it isn't very helpful to rush to our deepest edge because the body will tighten and resist, instead, we can very slowly keep the body at a breathable stretch, and as we feel that sensation ease off, we can move a little bit deeper into the pose. Not forcing the body, not fighting it, just using our breath and allowing ourselves to open, to soften, to relax into the pose. Two more deep breaths, wherever we are. And using an inhale, we'll gently lift ourselves back upright to seated. Tall spine, deep breath. We'll swap the legs. This time we'll bring the left shin parallel with our mat. Right shin on top, we'll flex all 10 toes, padding any gaps with a blanket or towel. And if the hips are not interested in this position, you can find a cross-leg position to get that similar stretch through the right hip. Flexing our toes, lengthening the spine. With an exhale, we'll begin our journey. Just an inch or two forward, we can already start to feel this stretch. Breathing deeply and moving slowly can result in much more progress than forcing the body when it's not ready to open. Keeping ourselves at a breathable stretch. Taking our time and listening to the body rather than forcing it. We can bring any tension in the hips into our mind's eye and imagine sending our breath there with our inhales, ventilating that space and releasing points of tension with our exhales, keeping a long spine, a flat back if we can. 2 more breaths wherever we are. Inhale. Slowly bring ourselves upright. Deep breath with a tall spine. We can take our legs long. Bounce the knees. Sweep the feet side to side. And then from here, we'll lower onto our backs. From here, we'll bring the soles of our feet together, allowing the knees to drop out to the sides. We can always place blankets or bath towels underneath our knees for a little support. We'll relax the body, surrendering our weight into the ground beneath us, feeling ourselves soften. We can place one hand on the belly, the other on the chest, to feel the rise and fall of our breath. Resting here for as long as we'd like to continue to unwind. When we're ready, we'll roll to one side, curling knees to chest, using the arm for a pillow. We can enjoy a few unhurried breaths here. We'll use our arms for support. As we make our way up to seated, allow the head to hang heavy. We can bring it up last. Thank you so much for joining me. I certainly hope this video helps you get a good night's sleep. Leave me a comment and let me know. Again, my name is Katrina, and you can learn more about me and my practice on my website, KatrinaRepman.com. Favorite this video, follow along anytime you need to, and subscribe to Psychetruth. We've got thousands of wellness videos to help you take control of your health and happiness. Thanks, and good night.